Today's question comes from Sally in Arkansas. Sally writes, my boyfriend and I have been together 2 years and are talking about marriage. He is debt-free. He is what they call a trust fund baby. But there's one thing I have an issue with, and I don't know if this is just me or something I shouldn't worry about. When I asked my boyfriend how much is owed on his house, he said, I don't know, Dad pays it. His house was a gift through an inheritance. I also asked him how much he set aside for retirement investments, and he said, again, I don't know, my parents handle it. Am I overstepping any boundaries? I mean, shouldn't he know these things for when his family passes?
He should know these things for when he becomes a man.
I was going to say, he should know these things when he becomes a grown-up and he gets married, or before he gets married.
No, like yesterday.
Before he gets married, yeah.
I'm assuming he's an adult, chronologically.
Yes. So, Sally, 2 things I want to address here. Number 1, trust your gut. I don't want you to ever have another thing that you're worried about that you don't bring up because you think, I wonder if this is just me. Find out if it's just me and ask. And if people actually love you in your life and you ask them, they'll answer you honestly and directly, and then y'all can move on with your day. So trust your gut on this. And number 2, your gut is correct. Yes, man. He should know this stuff. Answers like, I don't know, Dad just does it, is not a good answer. I don't want my daughter marrying into that world.
Yeah. Ask yourself, if you had a daughter that you valued more than life itself, she was your sweet little princess, would you tell her to marry this joker? No. Not because he's got wealth, not because his family has wealth, not because he has some money that has come to him through inheritance, but because he doesn't know anything or do anything.
Right.
He's useless.
He needs to get...
I'm sorry, was that a little blunt?
So here's what I would do, Sally. I would
Run!
Before that, I would say, okay, so start the car in the driveway, put the keys in, start the car, and then go in and sit down with him and say, the fact that you don't know how much money you have or how much your house is worth, it scares me. And I will not be scared going into my marriage. I want you to be a grown-up. I want you to act like an adult. And if we're going to go into this thing, I need to know where the money is. I need to know how much we owe, what we owe on, how we make money, how we don't make money, where the investments are. I want to know these things because I'm a part of this thing moving forward.
There's dignity in producing value in the marketplace. You do not meet people who are happy people who
do nothing.
They
don't exist.
They sit on their butt on the back of a yacht and do nothing. These are not happy people.
And if
it sounds romantic, it sounds like a bad reality show. It sounds like a movie. It sounds like the end of a movie when somebody got rich or they robbed a bank or they did whatever. But the truth is, serving others, working, helping people, giving yourself fulfillment in that process is what mature adults do to find happiness. This guy has never enjoyed that proposition.
Right. And you talk about, Dave, like the doing nothing. You can flip that. And I know a lot of people that work really hard and don't make a ton of money, and they're the most joyful. They've got purpose. They bring joy to the people that they work for. They've got purpose in their life. They create things. They're builders. They're whatever. Got to go do something.
But this puts you in such a position that all you do is navel gaze. It's just so much introspection going on because he can't do nothing else. He doesn't do anything else. So it's just, I don't think you fix this one. I think this one's broken. This is a run. But if you want to try, you can do John's routine. I'm good with that. You sit down and go,
this one's broken.
Well, I mean, he's not permanently broken, but I don't want my daughter marrying a project.
No, especially not a project with this kind of money.
Yeah, it's a well-funded, dysfunctional project.
That's right.
Because here's the other problem. It ain't just him.
Yeah, he's married mom and dad, too.
Yeah, well, these two characters that are called his parents suck as parents.
They don't have any.
And you're marrying into that, too. Yep. And I'll guarantee you one of the two of them is a control freak, nutbag, crazy person. I'll guarantee you. Don't you think? I mean, who else does this to their children? People who get their own satisfaction out of managing grown-ups' lives.
Controlling it. I got it. I'll just take care of it.
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm telling you, that's in there. I know nothing about psychology, but I'm old and I've seen a lot.